All right, April 11th, Modere shut down. Nobody knew anything that was happening, and we didn't get paid, right? So I was a top leader over at Modere. I had been there for 7 years. I had built a very successful business over there, only to find out that come Friday, when I was trying to log into my back office, there was a message that said, "Thank you for the 35 years. We are no longer in business." At first, I really thought that the company had been hacked and that this message was false. I messaged my elite rep and she confirmed that she had found out a half an hour before that they were all terminated. Nobody was paid for the month of March or April. So, as you can imagine, it's been a little bit crazy. So, what happened to Modere? What happened to the products? What happened to a lot of the social marketers? That's what we called ourselves. And where are we going? And what am I doing? We're going to talk about all of this in today's video. So, like I said, the first 2 weeks, because it's been about 2 weeks since the time I'm making this video, it's been a little bit crazy. We were all scrambling. What do we do? Where do we go? I have a team of women that didn't get paid, and a lot of them were doing this on a full-time basis. So, how do we get them the quickest paycheck, and what company is going to be able to build as well as Modere has, right? And so we started to do a lot of research, and my upline are John and Nadia Melton. They're big leaders in the industry. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them. If you are, drop Melton in the comments below. Let me know that you're familiar with them. So I was in constant contact with them. They and myself were jumping on calls with other network marketing companies to see where would be a good fit for our company. I knew that a lot of the products that we had are collagen products that you've seen me talk about here on this channel for so many years. That was probably going to be going to a company named Amari. Amari is getting those products, right? Because the CEO, Asma Isak, she owns the patent to the collagen, and she is now the CEO over at Amari. So the good news is yes, there will be products that are available over at Amari. However, for me personally, having looked at the comp plan, looked at the other products over there that were at Amari, I just did not feel that it was a good fit for my team personally. And so I started to look around, and quite honestly, there was really nothing out there that beat Modere in terms of product and compensation plan. I wanted a place for my team to win. I had women on my team that sell upwards from $50,000 to $100,000 a month in product because our products were so good. John and Nadia Melton felt the same way, as did a few other top leaders that were over at Modere. And so you may or may not have heard, Modere is officially closed, and Nueva, which is the new company that John Melton, Nadia Melton, and a few other top leaders, like I said, are going to be able to build. It's called Nueva. It's happening very, very quickly. If you want any information about Nueva, definitely in the description of this video, I'm going to leave for you a form, a Google form to fill out, and contact me over on Facebook. My social media handles are there as well. I am trying to keep up to with the messages, but they are coming in fast. They are coming in furious, which is super exciting, because here's what I do know about Nueva. It is going to be a health and wellness company, and it is going to specialize in health and wellness products. The rumor is the very first product that's coming out, or the first few products that are coming out, are peptides. Never done before in a social marketing space online. And so I'm super excited about it, and it's supposedly going to be amazing. I don't want to hype up something that I don't know yet and I haven't tried. But what I do know about Nueva that has me personally excited is that I do know that the comp plan is going to be very, very similar to what Modere's was, which means that you don't need a team in order to be successful. So what we had at Modere was a dual-sided comp plan where you could earn up to 36% commission without building a team, and repeat orders, reoccurring orders, you earned that same commission, which was absolutely incredible, and why my team had so much success. So I haven't tried the products. I've heard amazing things. So you'll hear me talking about them as I get to experience them myself. I do know that the comp plan is going to be stellar and incredible, which is why we are building our own company called Nueva, because there was no other comp plan that was so generous with customer acquisition and really try to have as many customers as possible. right? We didn't want what we call distributors or social marketers continuing to buy the products and then not having any real customers. That didn't sit well. So when you can't find what you don't want, you go and you create it. And so I'm super excited about the model. I think the products are going to be absolutely fantastic. It has the financial backing of some really, really successful network marketers who have been in this space for, 20, 30 plus years. And it also has a founder who has built multiple MLM products or companies as well. And so it's kind of like this perfect storm that's coming together. It's coming together very quickly. So, yes, it is a startup. Yes, it's going to be bumpy. Yes, it's going to be rocky, but it's also really, really, really exciting. So, if you're in for an adventure, if you're in for a startup and you know that you want to be one of the pioneers at a new company, again, in the description of this video, I have got for you a Google Doc. It's short, it's easy, it's a way for you to connect with me connect with you, to make sure that Nueva is a good fit so that you can be up to date. At the time of making this, it's only less than 2 weeks since Modere shut its doors, and I can tell you they are running and they are moving very, very quickly. So sign up should be happening in the next week or so once the software and the back office is done, and that has already, a work in progress. Contracts have been signed for the products, and so things are happening, like I said, super duper quickly. And if you're one that likes an adventure, if you're one that is ready to, hit the ground running with a startup because the income potential is huge, definitely make sure you send me a message and I can give you all the information that I know. What I'm going to do over here is I'm going to link for you a video that I made on how I've recruited hundreds of people in my network marketing business. I think it'll help you kind of get an idea of how to run quickly when it comes to business, because time is of the essence when it comes to network marketing. Those that actually sprint and put in, like momentum and build quickly are going to have massive, massive success. And so I know for me personally, if I've built it once, I can build it twice. And here we go. I'm building it a third time. And I'm very honored that my team is staying with me. We are super excited about it. We believe in it. And we know that the backing and the heart and the soul of the company is going to be what is needed for having success, right? Long are the days. Modere did not really go bankrupt. We were owned by a private equity firm, right? They just decided to default on their loan, supposedly. I'm not sure if it was that. I'm not sure if it was the economy. Whatever it was terrible. It was gross that they would do that to people who have supported them for 35 plus years and built their entire business. And so although it's sad, and although I've grieved and I've cried and I've, shed some tears, what I can say is when one door closes, another door opens. And I'm super excited about Nueva. I think it's going to be the blessing in disguise. And I know that it's going to be something massive because of the heart and soul that's behind it. So if you want to get in, if you want to know more information, definitely make sure you go in the description of this video. I've got for you my Google Doc where we can fill it out. And then there's also going to be my social media links where you can connect with me as directly and quickly as I can get you the information. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Stay tuned because this channel is going to be very much Nueva focused now that Modere is no longer. And so there you go. Definitely make sure you subscribe so that you never miss out on another episode of Julie Reynolds TV.